today's topic is the natural mind. There is the mind of Christ and there is the other minds. So then, in the first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 2, from verse 12 onward, it says like this: we have not received the spirit of the world. It is to say, the interpretation as the world interprets, the spirit of teaching of the world, but the Spirit who is from God. That is, that we may understand what God has freely given us. Implying that if you don't have the Spirit that comes from God, so then you cannot understand what God has granted you. So the word Spirit here is teaching. It's not talking about a flying spirit or something like that, but the spirit of teaching. And then it confirms it. It says, and this is what we speak. That Spirit speaks. And this is what we speak, not in words taught by human wisdom, but in words taught by the Spirit, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man perceiveth not the things that are of the Spirit of God. That is the idea of you perceiving the spiritual. So then we have a religious system that for 2,000 years that have been interpreting the Bible with the natural mind. That is why I feel sorry that in hotels, the Christian society of the Gideons, they put a Bible in each night table thinking that people are doing well. But when people read that Bible, they read it with the natural mind. So that Bible becomes like a gun in the night table. A gun, because when they read it, they kill themselves with it. Because if it isn't with the mind of Christ, this is death. That's why the Apostle Paul says that the letter kills. The Bible is one of the worst books that exists if you don't have the Spirit of God or the mind of Christ to interpret it. Now, let's continue to read. But the natural mind perceiveth not the things that are of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness to him. Imagine to say that I am God. That is foolishness. And everything is foolishness to them. To tell them that they're predestined, foolishness. That the devil was destroyed, foolishness. That sin has been removed, foolishness. Everything we teach is foolishness. As a matter of fact, we have been saved by the foolishness of the message preached. Imagine. Because what saves you isn't the blood of Christ. The blood of Christ was shed for the forgiveness of sin. What saves you is the folly of you perceiving that you are being told the truth. That saves you from yourself.